Hi guys, so welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I want to share with you a brief overview of patch 11.1 and I want to really explain all the different things that we will get during this new patch. And as you will see, this is a very interesting patch. So this patch is called Undermined and we don't know exactly when it will be released, but most likely it will be around February or March 2025 because it is supposed to be launched during winter of 2025. With this new patch, we are getting a new exclusive zone, the Undermined zone, which is the Goblin Trade Empire capital. And so, as you can imagine, everything will be themed around goblins, which personally I really like because I think they have a really good aesthetic and there's a lot of cool things around goblins in the game. In this new zone, you will have 4 different cartels and you will be able, like that, to unlock this new cartel renown. So in total, again, you will have 4 different goblin cartels to choose from. You will have the Steam Widow, the Backwater, Balgwater, and also the Venture Company. And so here it's going to work very similar to, for instance, Ashkite, where you can really choose which cartel you want to associate with, and then you will be able to upgrade the renown with this specific cartel. And most likely you will have different perks and also different rewards tied to each of these different cartels. One of the most exciting new systems that we will get in patch 11.1 is the D.R.I.V.E system. So basically here we will be able to get a very fast ground mount and to customize all the different stats for this mount. So it means that if you want, you can really try to make it as fast as possible. You can choose whether you prefer to get more grip or maybe to have the better capacity to drift. So this is normally something that will be very interesting. It is only limited right now to the Undermined zone, but if this is something that works well, who knows, maybe Blizzard will decide to also release some of these different functions for the rest of all the different zones in the game. This is what happened, remember, with Dragon Riding at first, and then they started to release it everywhere, and so hopefully it will again make ground mounts more relevant, because right now a lot of players are complaining about ground mounts being pretty useless, and Blizzard still adds a lot of ground mounts into the game. So this new system I think is very promising, and let's see exactly how it will work when this new patch will be available. So with this new patch, we are getting a new season for both PvP and PvE, which means also that Season 1 will end when patch 11.1 will be released. So for the new raid, we are getting the Liberation of Undermine with 8 new bosses, and D.R.I.V.E is the final boss. So this new raid, in my opinion, looks super nice. I really love the aesthetic of the raid. I think the different bosses look really interesting. And overall, I really think the entire raid is really well built. So I'm really excited to see a little bit what will be all the different boss encounters, what will be the different rewards, and how big this raid will be. And for me, I think the most interesting part of all of that is D.R.I.V.E at the end. Being able to fight someone that we know that has been in the game for so long is always interesting, and especially I love this like flying mount that he has. I think this looks super cool. Next to the new raid, we are also getting a new dungeon called the Operation Floodgate. So this dungeon looks pretty interesting as well, and it will be available in Mythic difficulty and Mythic Plus difficulty. Next to this dungeon, we are also getting 2 new delves, which is really good, and we are also getting some new Mythic Plus dungeons, including the Motherlode, and then 2 new returning legacy dungeons that we don't know yet, but normally they will be announced in the coming weeks. And finally, for PvP, we are getting a new arena, so something exciting for PvP players. So these are all the different things that you will be able to get in patch 11.1, and personally, again, I'm very excited for this new patch. Also, even though we haven't had any confirmation so far, I definitely think we're gonna get some really good transmog items and also mounts already from the cinematic that Blizzard shared with us. You can see that there's tons of really interesting mechanical mounts and everything that they're using, including, of course, the mount that D.R.I.V.E is on. So I'm really hoping that we're going to be able to get some really cool mechanical mounts, and hopefully there's going to have tons of other cool rewards, including really nice transmog sets and other cool cosmetics. So let me know in the comments what you think about this new patch, if you're excited or not. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime I wish you all a great day. Bye!